Hello QUT community. Today I'm on the spot with Professor Michael Dezuanni from QUT. I also am with 4 of our wonderful Year 10 students. I have Sam, Jess, Tahlia and Cooper. They're going to share some thoughts around a wonderful piece of research that Michael's been involved with QUT. Michael, would you like to share your research with the community?
Yeah, sure, Gavin. So for our research project, this was organised by the Digital Media Research Centre at QUT, and we had the great privilege of travelling around to schools all over the country to ask teachers and students how they were learning with screen content. So screen content is film, television, video games, streamed video like YouTube and so on. One of the really interesting and surprising findings from the project was that actually students use YouTube a lot for learning. In fact, probably more than we thought. So it was getting used more in the classroom by teachers than we probably thought it would be. But also students, it turns out, are using YouTube to supplement their classroom learning often. So they might have, a concept in mathematics that they don't quite get. So they'll go home and they'll look up a YouTube video to work out how to do that maths problem. But equally, young people all around the country also told us that they would look up other stuff and learn about other things that didn't necessarily have anything to do with school, but that was still really developing their knowledge. So this is really fascinating to us. And I guess what I'd like to ask these guys is, is that something you do? Do you actually use YouTube at home for learning?
Yeah, well, I know for sure when I go home and I study, I'm a very visual learner, so I like using YouTube and a website called study.com. So it shows heaps of videos of people explaining the problems further and then giving analogies to them in situations that I would understand. So if we were learning about the quadratic equations, we would see the linear scale as like a swing, so going back and forth, and that, I think, it really helps me remember, and it kind of triggers my mind. Well, when I'm in a test, it helps me to visually see something and then being able to write it down. So yeah.
Yeah, I think all the information provided to us on the day could definitely be backed up by the practical work that's been done by all of the students at this school, alone, let alone clean, the whole of Australia. All of us, I believe I could say confidently, would use YouTube in some way to better their education or further their education on a certain topic or something that they're interested in.
Cool. One of the really interesting points, Michael, that I heard through your research on the day was how teachers are innovators as well through that media streaming back through to be able to assist the students, which was something for me that I took away, to be able to, that teachers are really moving with that to engage that back. Do you find that students as part of your teachers on a daily basis?
Yeah, so I'd say that innovation plays a really big part in our daily life at QUT, and just the fact that we have access to the technology in the first place, and that we have borderlines and we have boundaries, but we work around them and we work with the information we've got, and we've worked with the opportunities we've got. We embrace those opportunities and we make sure that we make the most out of our daily IT life at QUT, I think.
We can also see a lot of professionals that are excited about their field that teachers can then share with us in a classroom environment.
Michael, I just want to personally thank you, and I know the staff, the students have thanked you as well, for the opportunity and the invitation to be part of your research, to further that amazing connection that we have with QUT and engaging our students in that tertiary education and research as well. Thank you.
Oh no, thank you, and I think let's keep doing this work into the future. It'll be fantastic.
Great, thank you.
Thanks.